Hey everybody, so I wanted to show you this desk. I really like this one. This is from the Made site, and they did send this over to me to review. They also requested that I share the assembly, and for those that want that, I will have the assembly at the end. So anybody that wants just the review, that's going to be right now, and then the assembly will be right after. This one is 55 inches wide, and it's almost about 27 and a half inches or so deep. Now the box that it comes in is actually not very big. The top is made with 4 pieces, so each one of these panels are a piece, and then the black ones are 2 pieces there, so 4 total. And then you have a drawer that you'll build. I'll show you that in assembly. And then there's a little tray under there for the wires. So you do got your little drawer that you can put things in. All right, as for the control unit, super easy to use, and you get 4 different memory settings. Now you can manually adjust it by just pressing the button, of course, and then you can program your set modes as well, or set heights. So all you're gonna have to do is press memory and then hit like 3. Give it a second, that's where that's gonna be. So now if we hit the 2, it's gonna go back to wherever the 2 was. I'm gonna go ahead and just stop it if you press it again. And then we'll hit the 3 and it's gonna bring it right back to where we just set it. So super easy to do your settings. So I'm 5'11". This is how tall it gets. It does get pretty tall. You'll be able to easily be able to use this even if you're like 6'5". So I already have everything out of the box. The box itself actually was one of the smallest boxes I've ever received for a sit stand. It was just packaged really nicely. Give you a quick look at all the pieces inside. So this one does come with decent assembly instructions, and it's actually pretty good quality for the book itself. And it says that it will take 30 minutes installation time with 2 installers. You don't need 2 people. I never put these together with 2. And, well, we'll see. First up, we're going to get C. We need to put 2 wooden dowels. Now, this doesn't come with it, but one thing you could do with wooden dowels is you can get some wood glue. And you can put a little wood glue, and it'll help hold everything together a little bit more. All right, after we do that with C, we need to take D. And we're going to put that in with the dowels. And we're going to do the same thing, wooden dowels with these. All right, so next we got these metal brackets. This is number 28, and we're going to use the 23 screws. You're going to find that each section, there's going to be 4 holes. And this is going to help hold, and this is going to make everything hold together. Now I use a drill to install everything. Just make sure you turn it down where it's not going to strip everything. All right, so that was actually really easy to put together, really quick, and it feels really solid. They got a lot of brackets here. I really like that. And I also like that the assembly instructions even gives you heads up for like the next step, because it even has on here like figures shown in green will be used for the next assembly steps, like for the holes. So that's really nice. All right, so next we're going to assemble our legs. We're going to get the feet on here, and we're going to use the 22 screws on these. You're going to do the same step for each one. All right, so next we got 5 and 6, and we need to get these together. You're gonna have to take these screws out first. Now this is where it would be easier with a second person, but pretty much we're just going to attach these with each leg with that bracket. All right, so next we're gonna get this drive shaft deal, and we're gonna put this together. Once you have everything in there, go ahead and tighten up everything. Next, with the 21 bolts, we're gonna put these on the sides, brackets. Now I do like that these ones already have the rubber pieces built into them. I put one together recently where I had to stick them all in myself, and it was just a pain. So next we're going to get the top part mounted to the feet or the legs, and everything is pre-drilled. We got holes everywhere that we need, and we're going to use the number 20 screws for all of these. You got 2 here, 2 here, you got 4 on each leg. Next we're going to mount our controller. I'm trying to get everything in frame the best I can. All right, next we're going to be attaching the power brick and the little box right here to hold it in place. All right, so I realized it was a little out of frame. You're going to put the power cord and the box right there, and then you could put one of the little cord holders where those holes are. Now we're just going to connect everything together. All right, so that right there is all that's needed to get the desk up and running. What I'm going to do before I finish is I'm going to get this plugged in, just make sure everything's working. All right, so I realized my camera turned off, so Backing up just a little bit to make sure you got this. Next, we're going to do this tray. It's a flat piece of metal. You're just going to fold it on the dotted lines. On the top part, these, make sure you fold them outward. And then we're going to use the self-tapping screws, and we're just going to screw this in place. There are holes already there. All right, next we're going to take our little basket and put it right on there, and then we're going to bolt these in. Now there is one more thing that I do personally, and it's I get one of these surge protectors that I can mount underneath the desk, and I put one of these underneath every single one of my sit stands. Now I can tidy up all the wires. I can plug everything directly into this. So if I've got my monitors, computer, whatever up there, just plug it into this one, and you got one cord coming off going to the wall. It just looks a lot nicer and neater. Also for that little tray, there is a little drawer. You'll be able to put that there. It's pretty cute. Be able to store your stuff in there. All right, so that is the desk. Not too hard to assemble. It didn't really take very long. It says 30 minutes for 2 people. I'd say it took me about 45 minutes, and that was with me messing around as well. But anyway, this is the MaidSite desk, and I absolutely like this one. And this has now become my permanent one, which is why it's all set up now.